I want to tell you a story about this boy who was raised up by a dad that was very strict. His father wanted everything done in a correct way. He was always correcting him on picking after himself and also picking after others and just making sure that everything was lined up correctly, and he didn't like it. Growing up, he thought he was being mistreated, and he couldn't wait to get out of the house. So when he finally graduated high school and he was going for this job interview, he was very excited. He said, once I get the job, then I'll get out of the house. Then it'll be over with this controlling dad of mine. So he went ahead and applied for a job, and he was invited for a job interview. And what happened at that interview is that as he was entering the building, the mat was not straight at all. It was almost flipping over. So he picked it and put it nicely in place and walked in. And when he went into the office, he found a bottle of water lying on the floor. He quickly picked it up and put it where it was supposed to be, because he was used to doing these things, you know, it just came natural to him. When the time actually came for him to be interviewed, they didn't even have to interview him. They told him, you are the one. You are the one person that we are looking for, and this is a rightful job for you. He was like, why? I haven't even said anything. They said, we observed you. That was part of the interview. When you were walking in, the way you took care of things, those are the kind of people that we are looking for. So today I want us to look at the power of excellence. Excellence is excelling. It means going above what is expected of you, putting quality in the work that you do, going an extra mile than where everyone else is reaching. That's what excellence is all about. That is moving from good to great on purpose. And being excellent is not something that just comes automatically. You have to work at it. In Proverbs 22 and verse 29, the Bible says, have you seen a man diligent and skillful, or rather excellent in his work? He will go before kings and not obscure men. That scripture simply shows us that when you become excellent in your skills, they'll bring you before people that matter. They are going to have you elevated because you are doing an extra work in whatever you are gifted in. And that takes a lot of practice. That takes a lot of commitment to the gifting that is within you. So there are a number of things that I wanted to share with you that can help you to become an excellent person in whatever you do. The first thing you need to focus on is believing in yourself. You were created for a great purpose, and you should believe that. Once you believe that, it means that whenever you do anything, you know that you have quality that you're going to give to the next person. You are adding value to other people and to the work that you do in whatever you do. So the first thing is believe. Believe, believe. Once you believe, you'll be able to do great things. Because when you find people who don't believe in what they are doing and they don't even believe that they can do it, it shows, believe me or not, it does show that this person is not sure about what they are doing. Secondly, I want you to set goals that stretch you. When you set goals, don't just set the same goals that you set year in, year out. You know, set goals that will cause you to move out of your comfort zone and start doing better than where you've been. And when you set goals that stretch you like that, you will come out of your comfort zone and you come out of mediocrity. You also come out of where you've been stuck, because you are where you are because of the choices you've made in the past and the goals that you've been working at in the past. So if you want to be better, if you want to be excelling this year or in whatever you are doing right now, then you need to stretch your goals, make them bigger than where you were before. Then you find yourself pushing yourself more to do better and to become better. One of the men that I admire, his late Jim Rohn, was an American entrepreneur, an author, and a motivational speaker. One of his quotes says that you are an average of the 5 people that you spend most of your time with. And that quotation for me is really powerful, because what happens is when you spend a lot of time with people, knowingly or unknowingly, they'll rub off of who they are, and before long you'll just be like them. Just look around yourself. Who are the people that you spend most of your time with? It's either you talk like them, or you dress like them, or you look like them in a way, because it happens so unconsciously. Before you know it, it's so subtle that you just become like them. So choose the type of people that you hang around with. Hang around the best. Pick the best people that can actually influence you to push you to want to be excellent. People who have values and follow them. People who make promises and actually get to do it. People who do things that inspire you to greatness. Don't be settled just because you are related to these people, or just because you feel obligated to be in their company. Choose people that can help you to be excellent in your work. This also can mean that you should listen to people that inspire you. It doesn't necessarily have to be people that you always interact with. What type of TV shows do you watch? What type of books do you read? As you interact with those people through books, audio books, or even shows, they'll inspire you to greatness. Work on always upgrading your skills. You are a very talented person. God has given you gifts within you, but it's the more you use them, the more you work to develop those skills, you start getting better and better and better. So you need to identify your talent, what you've been endowed with, and keep working to improve those talents. And before long, you'll be excelling in that area of your life. You have excellence within you. You were created to excel. All you need is to find out what your gifting is and work to improve the quality of whatever work that you do, going above and beyond what is expected of you. So many people just go to work and do what is required of them. But if you put in an extra effort, you find that you'll be standing out from the crowd, and you'll be noticeable by your bosses, by people around you. You attract people because people are attracted to excellency. A friend of mine once told a story of how some people, even when giving back to God, even when giving a tithe, they give to the exact penny. You don't have to be like that as a child of God. You need to go above what is expected, and that's really what's going to make you stand out from the crowd. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that added value to your life, and please practice to implement what you have learned in this video, and leave me a feedback, leave me a comment, and share the video with someone that it can bless. I'll be talking to you soon.